Hey, hey, hey! What's the deal with airline food? Ha 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 ha! Laugh track, laugh track. Welcome everyone to the stream. I'm a little bit more energetic today. I ate a bunch of cookies. I'm on a sugar high right now. But welcome. Is my mic too far away? Might be too far away. There we go. That's better. I put a teddy bear on my mic. It just fell. It just fell. Whatever. I wanted to have like a little like pop filter thing, but not a pop filter. You know what I mean. Anyways, welcome everyone. Welcome Izu. Welcome Tree Sauce. Oh brother, this guy stinks. I remember that. That's from SpongeBob. Remaking Cave? No. That's the best thing I've ever made. Cave? That's like aesthetic on drugs. Anyways, but as Isu just alluded to, we're gonna be doing that thing that I said I'd do in one of those other streams, which I know you all watch, right? I'm gonna turn down the music a bit. It's a little too loud. We're gonna be remaking, quote unquote, I'll explain why in a minute, Mad Science. The worst thing I've ever made. Now, originally I was gonna, entitle the stream The Worst Webcomic I Ever Made, because it is. A webcomic, at least. But, then I realized I haven't actually made any other webcomic. I guess I kind of have, but that's the first one that I technically completed. The best, Izu says. Well, guess what? Because today, we're gonna make it the best. Because I said in one of my previous streams that I was going to, or that we were going to read through it and then see if we can improve upon it. Now, I may have already kind of did some thinking about it. In fact, literally right after the stream where I said I'd do that. And I think in that stream we even like read through a bit of the first episode, or the first whatever it's called, chapter. And so I already kind of had ideas flowing through my head, so I wrote down a little bit of like a mock script for like the first episode, and then like basically wrote out kind of the whole plot just generally, and like what all the characters are going to be doing. So that was cool. But yeah, I'll share all of that when we get to it. We're mocking the plot. Well, that's what I've been doing this whole time, but what else was I gonna say? I don't know. Let's go ahead and get into it. Since we were using a browser today, I probably need should I change the aspect ratio? It's probably fine. Look, it's Meta7knee. You should go subscribe to that guy. He's cool. He makes music. Since we're using a browser today, figured I'd go ahead and do this. And I've also got Krita open. This was I actually forgot that I was doing this today. Specifically this. And I saw my schedule said drawings. Like, oh, well, I drew this on like paper. It's technically I drew it yesterday and I kept drawing it today. So technically earlier today I was drawing it. But anyways, it's like this little zombie character I came up with, and I was gonna draw that. And I went ahead and did like the sketches. But then I remember, oh yeah, I was supposed to do Mad Science. So we got this all set up, so we'll do that when we do that. I've got another tab. That's just where I keep all my other tabs. I wonder if we should put on like specific music to set the scene. I don't know if anything from here is gonna do it. Alright, you know what? We're gonna get a little wild. That's right. Whoa, it's my band camp. Remember that? Remember that thing? That old thing? That curious little thing. We're gonna go down to more releases. Now, you guys aren't gonna believe this, but not everything I've made is perfect. I know it's a bit shocking. It's also shocking how long this is taking to load. It's almost like the stream's gonna freeze right now. Or sometime later. But I do have a few... Actually, this should be one of them. Can we make this like one of these really quick? Hold on, just give me a second. I'm actually gonna... Oh, not bulk it. No. I'm just gonna edit this really quick. Welcome, T. How are you doing? I always forget. You know, the first two people come in, and I forget to ask how are they doing. I always remember on the third person though. This is... I'm gonna make it private. There we go. No one needs to see this. Okay. Anyways, but we are gonna look through some of these. Wow, look at all that. Never before seen. These are just all of my private / never before seen albums and singles that I've made. I'm gaming. Thanks for asking. Yeah, there's Charmix right there. I'm actually just looking through this for a second because I'm just being like, what is all of this? This is the Armex game. This one I made a long time ago, or was making, and I gave up on it. Actually, kind of want to take a look at this really quick, just because I want to show you. Yeah, remember, Dopamine Vocal Remix. Enjoy Your Life Vocal Remix. That was all made for this. Water Covered Lands. We Survive. I think there's even some songs in here that I haven't released. But I don't really like it, so I don't think I ever will do that. We got Sad SpongeBob. A lot of these are mostly just like concepts. Like this one, Desire. This one doesn't have any songs. I just thought that this picture looked cool, so I would use it at some point. We got Mirror Drama. But anyways, I was gonna look through. Let's go for the Artificial Love OST. Now these are also a lot of these are not released songs. Or at least they're songs that you've never seen, that you guys have never seen. I'm gonna go ahead and just start right here. This one's a bit dark, cause the story gets a bit dark. If you get what I mean. Now, isn't that just the edgiest thing ever? I'm becoming a more billionaire. Whoa. Is that even a real number? Steal a ticket to watch Morbius right now. But you can also just, like, watch it on Discord, apparently. But anyways. Look at this, it's math science. Whoa. So, okay, I'd hate to delay it even more than I already am. First off, is this music too loud? I'm gonna turn it down in my ears. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. In fact, yeah, I figured it's gonna get a little loud at that part. We're gonna explain some backstory to this because I don't think I explained it last time. Basically, this is a short story that I made for a contest. I didn't win the contest, by the way. I'm just saying. Like, I think it was rigged, but anyways, yeah, I had to make a whole, like, thing. This is supposed to be a mystery story, I think. I don't know, actually, because I forgot. Even while I was making it. I didn't actually make this for the contest. This was actually just a whole different thing. I was just like, yeah, I guess it works. The story is about the greatest man to ever exist. Even Psyche K bowed down to him. That is Psyche K. I thought it was original. I gave him pink hair. No one's done that before. Let's look at this. 309, almost 400 people. It didn't win. I know. I don't know why. Almost 400 people saw this. 13 people, I think. What does that mean? I don't know what this means. 13 people approve, I guess. And it has a rating of 9.20. Oh, maybe that's the amount of people that rated it. They gave it a 9.20. I guess it was only 13 people. You know. Akira Andronicus, the self-proclaimed smartest man in the world, is transported by a mysterious shadowy figure into a higher plane of existence. Now that he knows of otherworldly beings and places, he has a new goal on his mind, to take over the new world and see what lies beyond. So that's all retconned, right? I'll explain like my whole like ideas for the new version, the updated version. But first, we gotta read through it. Now, it's a pretty short read, so it won't take that long. Let the hunt ensue. You know, just for that, I'm skipping the first one. You've already seen it. No, we're just gonna skip this episode 2. I don't want to read this out loud. It was all a dream. Akira just imagined it on his head. Yeah, that was... Okay. Hey. No, I was gonna start rapping, then I decided not to. So he says... This is fitting, actually. K. That's like supposed to be laughter, I think. I don't know, I heard that before and I was like, oh, that's cool. He encounters a tower, he does a little shoujo pose. I could get some information from the residents of this tower. Look at that cool drawing, isn't that so good? So he's like, ha 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 ha, and then it, which is kind of a funny gag, but it also doesn't make sense. And also, those are not real guns. What is this, actually? Why is this behind that? And why... Wait, that's actually weird. What is this? This is not what guns look like. It's a fantasy, so he's like, hey, who dares to trespass my tower? But don't, whoa, they know each other. Hiroko, she's like, come in. And so he's drinking, pee. It's a yellow liquid. It's supposed to be tea. They're drinking tea. Anyways, she wears a witch hat for some reason. Okay, I just need to say this really quick. Don't, like, for anything here. I forgot tea is in the chat. Listen. Pretend that the person that made this is not me. Just live in my shoes for a bit. Because most of the things that I've done in the past, I've completely wiped from my memory. Complete Omori moment. I legit don't remember making half of the things that I've made. Because, I assume because, my brain just didn't want to remember it. I repressed it so much. So, for my sake, please pretend that the person that made this is not me, and that we're making fun of some child that is not me, okay? Okay? Who is this person? I don't know. Exactly. It can't be P. It can't, it's not possible. No! 47.7k point. You're almost at 50k. It's crazy. That was kind of cool. Oh yeah, now it gets funky. About to get funky in here. Look at this table. You see this? See the chairs? Those are flipped. This is done in Microsoft Paint mirror tool, by the way. So he's drinking a tea. Guns, huh? Why did you leave? Okay, here's the story, right? They went to high school together, and then he left. Suddenly, You left without saying anything. Fine. You tell me about the thing, and I'll answer your question. He doesn't answer the question, by the way. From what I gather, this world is a higher plane of existence in which the world's greatest minds have been forced to fight to the death. So it's Fortnite, but it's for it's for genius people. That's literally how I describe it. Not in the story. I described it like somewhere else. Look, it's like Joker. It's like Persona 5. You get it? That's where the art style comes from. Yeah, I'm skipping most of this. I don't want to read it. You all made fun of me for believing in science. Oh, that's where that's where this comes from. Oh, stupid. You're literally seeing it in front of your eyes, idiot. Oh, you did that. Oh, there's a thing. Well, boom, boom, boom. What is this? Sorry, I'm a little eccentric. They're pogging! Thought you could escape from me? Which? Whoa, it's a giant robot. Wow. Akira has met his first enemy. Who cares? Who cares? Who actually cares? This is making me mad. Oh, I get it! It's mad science! That's clever. I told you never to come back here. I've heard you show up soon. Oh, you know him? No, I could tell by the heavy artillery you set up. You wouldn't need such discount armor. It actually, fun fact about that character. I do remember this. Let me see when he shows up again. Yeah. So fun fact. So there is like a whole thing in like my, I call it the meta universe. Or meta multiverse. It was originally called the metaverse, and then Mark Zuckerberg stole that idea from me. But technically, we both stole that idea from Persona 5. Mark Zuckerberg plays Persona 5, by the way. That's why he called it the metaverse. I assume so, anyways. So this little creature right here, this little thing, is meant to be like an alternate universe version of a robot that shows up in a later season of Odd Aesthetic. Except he doesn't now. This thing doesn't exist. Kinda. I'll explain I'll explain once we get through this, which is gonna be quite quick, because I really don't want to read this. Tree Sauce has gone mad. I broke Tree Sauce. We're all broken now. He turned into Odd Static. Yeah. Okay, so the bee witch, killed his partner. Killed? Okay, so in this world, you gain knowledge from the... So like, you know how you kill mobs in like Minecraft and then you get experience points? Imagine if the experience points added points to your IQ. That's how it works. Blah, 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 blah. Look, it's a JoJo reference. Try me, for I am the ultimate That's my line! So, he takes the tea, he throws it. I've gone mad! You steal nerd point? Yeah. Okay, the cool songs are over. Let's do... Where is it? Shovelware. I like shovelware. I actually haven't heard the song in a long time. Okay. Did the whole... So... The idea is that he throws the tea, and the tea lands like in between the cracks. I said it must land in between the cracks, like it goes into the eye. I guess it's not waterproof. That's my line. Whines like a sub. He is a sub. So it goes. It's so gross looking. It goes into, it causes a short circuit. He dies. He just dies. That's it. That's what happens. I think I tried to do like a kill thing here. Admittedly, this shot actually kind of looks cool. This is the rawest. Comment, I like cars. My comment, I like. So he dies, right? And then his like little soul thing goes up into his head. This is actually kind of a cool shot as well, aside from how bad it's drawn. that like kind of like that kind of looks cool. You gotta admit that. In concept, he is submissive and well, I figured that's what you were referring to. You're right, by the way. For this incarnation of the character, well, and also the new one. Well, but I'll explain that in a bit. The only reason I distinctly remember this one is because I remember making an Instagram post about it on my old Instagram, the one where I tried to be funny. I went through this phase where I wanted to make like deep fried memes or something. So essentially I screenshotted this and I stretched the image out a little bit, and then I had like little text at the bottom that said like that moment when he hit the snort or something like that. The idea is that he's doing drugs. It was like when the snort hit or something like that, something stupid like that, and then I deep fried it and I posted it on Instagram. I might have taken it down, I don't know, actually. I'm evil. I'm blah 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 blah. Get ready for this one. What a rush of energy! And she has like a gun. Surprised you didn't feel any remorse. You were always the type to cry over simple matters. Huh, I only care for one thing, to take over this world. Although that guy wasn't very competent, he had some useful information on how to conquer this land. I know not when our paths will cross again, but when they do, I'll be the one on top this time. He does like a little jump, which isn't in the same art style, but whatever. Here is getting COVID test? What do you mean he's getting COVID test? Wait, what's this in reference to? The snort part? Or what? What do you mean? So he leaves. Cool. Oh, she has a little evil laugh. Whoa. She has a little hologram, even though those don't exist in real life. Oh! What a reveal! Whatever. Do you get it? Those messages that were those messages that that you see at the end of the episodes. It's her messages. She's the one sending them. But who's she sending it to? I don't know. I don't know, man. Somebody. So she deserves to die for that. Right? Yeah. So she does that. You still have it, huh? The hologram watch that I made for you. Oh yeah, so fun fact, Easer brought this up that one time. I was doing like a live stream where I was basically hurrying up the process because I need to like finish it in like 3 days. So I was like, oh, I think it was literally on like the last day I could submit it. And yeah, so I drew this and then I like saved over it accidentally with like a different picture, and I couldn't like undo it all, which was like a common problem when I used Microsoft Paint to draw things. Guys, surprisingly enough, Microsoft Paint isn't a good program for drawing. But anyways, this panel lore. But I went back earlier in the stream and I took screenshots of that. That's why it's so blurry and JPEG'd. Let's do carnivore. I like that one. MS Paint is spelled with pain. Yeah. Krita is spelled with Kree and ta. Hey, Jakku is hey now. That's actually true. Yeah. Not gonna deny that one. He's not like Akira Andronicus, the Alpha Giga Chad, or anything. Hacking holograms with a watch. What does he do? He like kills her or something. I don't know. He just goes to traitor. I don't know, man. Okay. Flashback! Wee-oo! Flashback. I drew this when I first discovered how to draw cracked glass correctly. He's getting pushed. He's getting bullied. Oh, you really believe it's doing at you? Hey, so what? Oh, she's about to go beat up the bullies, right? Wrong. She's beating him up. You really stupid? You still believe it's so Bro! Oh look, it's the creature that took him here. Blah 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 blah. Oh, there's no message because she's dead. She's dead. She's gone. She blew him up. Oh, it's all glitchy now because she's dead. She's dead. Isn't that so cool? Isn't that cool? Where's my PC heating up? It's like making noise right now. Shut up. Anyways, me after leaving the Taco Bell toilet. And that right there, was the greatest story ever created. What does that mean? Bakuretsu. Oh, what? That's a reference to Konosuba. It's Bakuretsu, Bakuretsu, da da da. Except I spelled it wrong. That should be an R, not an L. Am I stupid? You stupid idiot? I want to point this out. That was pretty unexpected. I like it. T said that. T, be honest, did you actually like it? Or was this a sincere critique? Was this a sincere comment? Did you actually mean that when you said it? I genuinely want to know. It was? Thank you. This is a part of the song where I made the voice part too, like, it's not synced up. Let's do bottom of the food chain. Which, fun enough, this used to be called shovelware, and I changed up the names. Anyways, yes, L is R. Yeah, well, it's in Japanese. I mean, they don't have L's, they have R's, but they don't have either, but they have R sounds that replace the L sounds. So it's bakuretsu. Me after leaving my son. Wait, I didn't read this up here. Akira made Hiroki beg for mercy before pummeling her like Jotaro. Yeah. The la li lulero. It's va vi lulero. They just like pronounce it almost like an L, that's why. No guys, don't you get it? The L is R because L is real. Anyways, what is this? Your end is... I can't read that. Your end is near my world. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry, but could someone give me the artist Insta? I'd fell in love with this stuff. That was in 2021. That wasn't that, well, September. That was like, that was about a year ago. I'm surprised someone read it in the year of our Lord, 2021. What did I make this? It was in, it was in 2020, right? I mean, that comment, T's comment was, oh, hey, it increased in viewership. I wonder why that happened. Does it say? I don't think it does. Continue. I just read the whole thing. I don't know why it's. Oh, it does right here. Yeah, 2020. Interesting. That person discovered gold. They wanted to know my Instagram. I guess the style. I am being a little like too harsh on it, just because it's something I made. So obviously it's something that only I regret. In some aspects, I'll say it's creative, art direction wise, but like not very focused, I'd say. But I don't know why I'm getting a serious critique. It's bad. That's all you need to know. But you know what? There are some good ideas in it. So why not focus in on those good ideas and remake it? So, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. Oh no, my files. I have like a specific place for like where I make my webcomics. And I haven't really worked on a webcomic in a while. In fact, only recently have I really like gotten back into like the feel of it. Wait, do I have... Oh yeah, I do. Oh wait, that's auto-stating. Whatever. And from the ashes, new mad science will be born. Evolved, but untamed. Yeah, it's gonna be... Yeah, why did I call it OA? It should be called, MP. I think it's because I was working on OA just a little bit. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna call it MP, Mad Science. I may even change the name of it. And just make it completely disconnected. I mean, Mad Science, it's not a bad name, but could probably do better. Nice homework file. I don't think there's anything bad. Just like stuff I downloaded recently. But anyways, so you might notice... Whoa. You might notice something a little differently. A lot of things differently. First off, who is this? That, my friends, is the new design for Akira. No longer does he have that scraggly, like, Persona 5-esque Joker hair. That's probably how I would have described it back then, I don't know. No longer does he have that. He has stylized, geometric-looking hair that looks like this. I decided... Oh yeah, Swiggly Swooty, let's go. Or Swindly Swooty, that's what it's called. I'm gonna turn this up. Anyways. Oh, wait. Okay, I just wanted that part to play in before I started talking. I want to hear this part too. You looking mad swag, yo. Well, that's why we got this music going on. It's about to go. Wait. Sorry, I actually just genuinely like this song. I did good with this one. It's the Meow song. Yeah. So, okay, yeah, so design is different. The name is different. It's now Akira Alexia. I thought Andronicus sounds stupid, and it's really, like, weird to say. So I went with Akira Alexia. Because I still wanted to do... Because the whole, in terms of, like, race, he's like, half Japanese and half, Greek. The reason he's even Greek in the first place is because I wanted, like, the characters' names to be based off, like, Welcome, Evelyn. I wanted them to be based off, like, Greek philosophers. Or even, like, Roman philosophers. Just, like, ancient philosophers and stuff. So that's where Andronicus came from. Yeah, he's a Greek god. But I decided to go in a different direction. But I still wanted to keep that aspect of it. Basically, I want it to be as connected as possible because I knew I was going to change basically everything. So I still wanted the Greek aspect in there. So now it's Akira Alexia, which is a Greek last name. And it does have meaning behind it. I forgot what it was. But honestly, it doesn't matter. It just sounds better already. I know at least Akira means like bright child or like smart child in Japanese. Alexia, I think it just meant like conqueror. I think it's in reference to Alex the Great. Or Alexander the Great, sorry. So I think it literally just means like great conqueror or something. But anyways, other thing you might notice, opening narration. I didn't have that in the original. Basically, I've always had this idea that, like opening narration and like just like I didn't want. I wanted show don't tell, right? Because that's what everyone says, like show don't tell, don't tell don't show. I decided to what's the phrase? Push my pride aside. I'm not an expert writer because I have basically no experience in the field. So I decided, forget it. I'm just gonna have opening narration. Why not? Right? I'm still technically a beginner in the sense of like making a webcomic. So why not just make an opening narration and then learn how to do it better later? So with this, if I ever like do keep on continuing working on it, I'm not gonna treat it as something that I want to be perfect as much as I would like it to be. And as much as I like doing that with other projects, I think with this one I'll be a little bit more relaxed with it. Just allow myself to make mistakes. Alexia mean Akira collect data? Okay. Uh-oh. Yo, it's Zomba the Reanimated. Yo. Alright. This is... There's an interesting story about how I made that one. We're gonna do clown around town. Akira didn't need any narration for his greatness, but us human couldn't comprehend him otherwise, thus we need the crutch known as opening narration. Yep. Sadly. So the idea is that he, essentially this first scene is him introducing himself and the fact that, like right here, I just recently transferred, it's clown music. I just recently transferred to this school. So, yeah, it's just him like narrating over, showing him on his first day of his new school. So, I am keeping in a lot of the same plot points. I think I'll go ahead and just like basically give away a lot of the information that I have, at least for, that I have in my head. Not necessarily for what happens later, just like more of the general, like, beginning stuff that I'll just end up making anyways, so. But yeah. The idea, in fact, I have it written down on my phone, like basically the quote-unquote script. I like writing out scripts, so to speak. Just to know what the dialogue will be. Where is that? Here it is. Alright, so he says, my name is Akira, I didn't change the name by this point. My name is Akira Alexia. Was it Alexia? Wait, it was just Alexia, wasn't it? Oh, it is Alexia. My mistake. My name is Akira Alexia. I just recently transferred to this school. Most people consider me smart. However, I don't quite agree with that notion. So, I decided this iteration of him would be a lot more humble. The way that's conveyed is like right when he says, I don't consider myself smart. See, like right here, he's like writing on like the chalkboard. He's writing out like this equation, and then it like zooms out, and it shows like this giant equation, and everyone's impressed by it, but he's just like, whatever. So the idea is that he is extremely intelligent, but he doesn't like saying that he is. Grr, Akira is such a nerd! We need, what's that one that's like... Oh, actually, actually. Hold up for a second. Where is that? Where's that little thing? Where's that little... What is that thing? Wait, no. How do I access the sound alerts? I forget how to do that. Where is that? I can't find it. Okay. Someone explore the sound alerts. There's a new one there. That new one will basically be exactly what I'm looking for. Let's do... Oh, Lord. I don't know why I keep going to that page. I simply think differently than everyone else. I suppose that's why I tend to isolate myself. Connections aren't exactly my thing, but I'd say that I'm rather content with this way of life. My simple, ordinary high school life. There it is! I forgot I called it nerd as well, so that it's fitting. Anyways, it's a little cheesy, which is, you know, that sound effect came at the right moment. But I think it works. I think it works. It's setting up the fact that he's humble and that the fact that he's a new student at the school, which is important for later. Anyways, next scene is similar to how we see it. In fact, I'll go ahead and show it just for visual aid. That's not it. Go back. It's very religious music. Oh yeah, wait. Oh, he does say, wait a minute. Was this here before? Oh, it must have been. I don't remember this. Wait, I literally read this like last week on stream. There was opening narration. How did I not remember that? Anyways, whatever. I guess there was opening narration. Oh, that's right. No, okay. Now I remember why I was making that such a point. This is opening narration, but it's like more in the sense of... Because in the scene, he's actually saying it. He's talking to somebody. He's talking to the shadow creature. But in this version, he's not talking to anyone. He's just saying it because it's lazy writing. That's essentially what I'm doing now. But before, this was meant to be more like, whoa, it's clever because he's actually saying it. But it's not because it's stupid. You wouldn't say this to a shadow creature. Like all of this. He's saying it because he feels like it. Sure. But okay, so you might have noticed this takes place at night, or what appears to be nighttime. So it's like dark outside. It's a muted color palette. I don't know why the colors are muted right here, but anyways. Sorry, I just want to look at the cover again. Because for a second I thought, wait, why is he pointing a gun at him? Oh yeah. But okay. So all of that happens, that's just him like recounting what's happened from like the past few days. And next song kind of slaps. It's like this next song is like the last song, but like better. It's more dark and edgy. Anyways, so this next part takes place at night. Basically, someone who talks to themselves, yes. Okay, but you don't say, my name is... you don't... Like, come on. My name is Meta7, and I'm having quite a hard day today. Anyways, so he wakes up in the classroom at night. Basically, he like slept through like the last period, and no one decided to wake him up because he has no friends. I'm gonna screenshot that shadow creature and edit a big look at this. It's hard to distinguish it from the background, so you might actually need to do that unironically. Wait a minute, there's a shadow creature? Hold on. Even Greek god find class boring. Yeah. Well, he's too smart for it, so. So yeah, he wakes up. It's like 8:30 or something. That I just wrote down a time. It didn't really matter. It's late at night. And he's like, oh, I better go home. So he walks out to the halls. It's creepy looking. There's a few shots of it looking creepy. Even though I'm not good at drawing environments, but we'll figure that out when we get to it. And then that's when, like, you know, across the screen, he sees like something rush by. He's like, huh? What was that? And instead of it being that stupid trope where it's like, oh, it must have been my imagination, he's like, there was definitely something there. I don't just simply imagine things. And he's like, I'm not sticking around to find out. And so he runs the other way. Or at the very least, he starts walking faster. And then, as he's like going down one of the stairs or whatever, he sees it. What am I trying to say? It basically does the same thing. It like rushes past him, but like he actually like sees it like a lot more clearer, so he gets more scared, and so he starts running in like the opposite direction once again. So he's just going back and forth. He eventually finds like the front entrance, but the door is locked because obviously the door is locked. And he's like, oh, the door, of course it'd be locked. Listen, whoever you are, I'm sure we can come to a reasonable agreement here. And the strange creature emerges from the shadows, except the shadows that he's still in he is the shadow. He's Shadow the Hedgehog. No, but he's the shadow creature. And he says, what are you? And then guess what? This thing, what does it say here? He goes, it just says garbled text. That's canonically what he's saying right now. He pulls out his stupid arrow gun. Anyways, this time, the shadow creature has a name, and he speaks English. His name... He's speaking British. Yeah. His name is the Selector. Or I probably just could have said, he literally says it in this line. I am the Selector. I select things. But he says it in like a funny voice. He's just like, I am the Selector. I select things. So he actually has like a character in this one. He's not just some weird creature. That doesn't make sense. He's like basically like this creepy, like sort of like... I'm trying to think of a comparison. You know, what are those like types of characters where, oh, you know, like Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen? It's like similar to that, where it's like the type of person where he just sort of messes with everyone. If that makes sense. But like, I don't know, he's just sort of the type of, he's funny. That's all you gotta know, he's funny. I'm the Selector. I select things. He says stuff like that. What does that mean? Says Akira. It means you are favored, Akira. favored by God. Wait, but I. And then like his arm like shoots across the screen. And he puts his finger to his lips and he says, "Shh, be not afraid." And then at that moment, he falls asleep. So I don't do the stupid gun thing, because I'm not an edgy 12-year-old. Like I was when I was 18 and I wrote this. How old was I? No, that was I was probably 19, at least. Or no, I mean 17 at least. I don't know. Be not afraid, my child. Yeah, it's a Bible reference. He's like, shh, be not afraid. And then after that, that's when he wakes up in the new world. And you know what? That's basically all I'm gonna say. There's a whole like exposition scene afterwards. The shadow creature kind of explains. I mean, the selector kind of explains it to him, the whole rules and mechanics, because I didn't want him to, because okay, when you think about it logically, he just drops him into this new world. The selector just drops him in and doesn't explain anything. Who's to say that he didn't do that to everyone else? So how would anyone else know what's going on? How would anyone else explain it to him? So I just made it to where like he basically just gives him a rundown of like the rules and mechanics of how this world works, and then he dips. He goes to find someone else to kidnap. Be not afraid, said the demon. Oh, sorry, it's actually a reference to what's that called? Let's do. Could do Carnival. It's Your Demise featuring 11 Wave. Paid $90 for that song. Let's do a different one. What do you say? I don't want to do mirror drama songs. Those are too relaxing. I don't know if I have any more like energetic songs. God, this place has more plot holes than JoJo. What do you mean plot holes? No. Wait, plot holes. Those are like gaps when like the plot doesn't make sense. I'm trying to make the plot make more sense. It didn't make sense before because this thing never explains it to him. But somehow everyone else understands the mechanics of this world. I guess through experimentation, but like, oh no, it's because they're smart. I don't know. Okay, well now I gotta go back because I don't got any more. I don't got better music. Let's do Tomodachi. Yeah, so I guess I should get onto the actual art portion of the stream. And, let's, I'd say... Geo. I was saying in general the old story. Oh, you meant the old one. Okay, sorry, I misunderstood. I really didn't think about it much when I was writing it. Yeah, let's... I don't feel like sketching, really. I've been doing a lot of sketching, like, the past week. Like, mostly sketching. I'm a little tired of it, so I think for now, I'll go ahead and do, like, the actual art. So, fun fact, and I'm saying this now before someone, like, gets mad at me in the future. This specific hairstyle was based on, like, some art that I saw on Twitter. Someone, like, had hair that was similar to this, and I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. It's like, I changed it up a little bit. Just to make it more original, but I just want to say, if anyone, like, recognized specifically this hairstyle from something, it's because I, was inspired from it. I thought it looked neat. And that it also fit the new character I'm going for. Such awesome hair. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Ugh, that is simply not true. Original Mad Science is the best. Oh, so you see, you've infected everyone, Izu, with the mad virus. The mad virus. That's a pretty good name for it, actually. The mad virus. I've done nothing but sketches for like a month. Yeah, it's because like doing rough sketches and then doing like the actual drawings, it's surprisingly more different than you'd think it is. Or like it's much different of like a process, I guess. Mad science will, or mad virus shall spread throughout the world. Oh, so that's where that came from. That's where that other one came from. Someone really wanted to sell their, they really wanted the world to know about their webcomic called Coronavirus. You know, I haven't listened to this and a lot of the songs in the game of which is not being developed. But you know, I feel like I remember not liking this song as much as but it actually sounds pretty nice. I guess I just didn't like it because there's too much like bass to the drums. It doesn't really fit in this song. It's meant to be more like low tempo and relaxing. Now, this one's meant to have punchy drums. Yeah, fun fact about this one. This is actually, I think this is the oldest song in that entire OST. In fact, even this song was used in a different album and was still, it was like the oldest song. I think actually this one, yeah, this one was inspired by Expurgation, that tricky Friday Night Funkin' song. Of all things. I think it was mostly like the drum patterns and the like the dun 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 and all the like the cymbals and stuff. That's like kind of where I took inspiration and made this with it. I have snail disease. Mad snail disease. Oh, but yeah, what I was saying before with the sketches. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll pick certain days to do sketches. Or, you know, if I'm in the mood for drawing sketches, I'll draw sketches. And then when I'm in the mood for actual drawing, I'll draw. But I'll like do it on like a different day. Because normally I'm like interested in certain things like on certain days for no particular reason. Like right now I'm in the drawing mood, not necessarily the sketching mood. But like tomorrow I might be into sketching, so I'll do that. I hear the expurgation, yeah. I guess I also had like that choir playing in the background, but I used that in songs before. I put it here though, kind of because of that though. Like pretty much the new things I was trying out was the cymbals and the more out there drum patterns. Now I put it in all my songs. And yeah, and like I said, this is an older song. So this leitmotif that originated from this song that that's the leitmotif. That's supposed to be Remakes' like sort of theme song. that's where that came from. I just sort of made it and then decided it sounded nice. And it kind of fit the character in a bit. Sketchy Tomorrow. This song is very light with the motif. Yeah, oh yeah, it also... You know, I haven't decided on this, but I think the other melody that you hear, the... That one I might do for Tomoko. Since the point of the song in the actual game is that that's supposed to be like the tutorial fight, as well as the general fight that you do with like other enemies, but it's first used for the tutorial fight, which is with Tomoko, where you're basically training with her. What was I gonna say? Taking so long to draw this. But I don't know if I want that to be her leitmotif, just because it sounds really groovy, and that doesn't really fit her vibe. Like, that's much more of an Remakes thing, you know? Tomoko would, her leitmotif would be a lot more, like, sophisticated, you know? Like, it'd sound more like it came from, like, a Beethoven song or something classical. Something, I guess, something classy, but also, like, slightly edgy. Because she's usually very reserved, but there are, like, points where she gets, like, super, like, agitated. Or she just straight up goes crazy. Her theme would sound like Elle from Death. That's actually, yeah, pretty much exactly like that. Yeah, that fits very well with her vibe. Admittedly, I'm not drawing this as well as I would have liked. It's probably fine. What's the next song? I want to make sure, because there are some songs in this I don't really like too much. Oh, no, I guess I cut them out. Cyberpunk. Let's do Human. Like Human. And then we'll listen to Carnivore one more time. I like this one because this is the it's actually the song for the intro. You'd think with something like Odd Aesthetic it'd be like more flashy, but I wanted to go with something more somber. So it's this nice little like 8-bit sort of thing. And it plays like a, you know, the type of like opening cutscene you see in a really old like NES game or something. But then this is the theme that plays when you die. So it's basically, it's the same song, I just added like a trap remix to it. And we're in, I guess I'll go ahead and explain this as well. It's not too much of a spoiler, I guess. It's just a spoiler in the sense of like what Armix's character is like. But I'll go ahead and say it's not super like, you know, it's not like, oh, you ruined it sort of thing. It's like you would know from like the first few seconds of seeing them. But so, well, okay, so the first song, the one where it's this, but it's not a trap remix, and it's just simply the melody playing. That one's called Void, because it's the, within that opening cutscene, it kind of describes a scenario of like floating throughout like an empty void without like really, it just literally like an empty void. Like there's literally nothing. You can't see, you can't smell, you can't taste, you can't do anything. You can't even really think. Just this mindless, endless void. It's describing that with text, and that's basically what it's like AFK. Sure, it's like the character's gone, the player's gone AFK, and the character don't know what to do in the game. But no. Essentially, that's what Remakes experienced, quote unquote, experienced while they were in this like state of like not being awake, and then one day they woke up because Tomoko found them in what are those places called? A junkyard or a waste place, whatever, or landfill. I don't know. She found him there. She took him in, and she fixed him up, and he was able to wake up, but he doesn't have any like memories of who he is and what he was made for. Sorry, sometimes I forget. Originally, Remakes went by he, but I changed it so it's they, because Remakes is gender fluid. But anyways, what else was I gonna say? Right, it's this song is called Human because Remakes has a bit of like a god complex, because Remakes is very diverse. Yep. But Remakes has like a god complex because of just like the idea that they are a robot and thus lack a lot of the disadvantages that humans have, such as, oh hey look, there's the theme right there. I think I did a good job with this song. Anyways, very pretty. I'm kind of making his glasses a little slanted, but it's okay. Or like it's uneven looking, but whatever. I love this one. I think Cardman is one of my favorite ideas for a villain. It's so ridiculous. But anyways, I like cars. What was I saying? I keep forgetting. Keep losing track. Right, so they have a god complex. We're in, like I said, they're a robot. Humans have to eat, they have to sleep, they have to do all this. They're weak, so to speak, like physically. In fact, this, okay, there might be a thing I want to show off at the end of this, but we'll get to that if we get to that. But my point is, Remakes is super like, humans this, humans that. And I forgot to draw a shirt on this boy, so let's do that. It's on the wrong layer. Oh no, I just drew, okay, it's fine. Glasses need to be on a different layer. I guess I can keep the mouth there. By the way, if anyone's bored of this commentary, you can go ahead and tell me to change the subject. He's naked like a Greek god. Oh, that he is. So he's racist. Also, they're racist, but essentially, yeah. Which is it's kind of funny because Remakes is inclusive in the sense that they're gender fluid, but they're racist. So, but like racist against like humanity. So, and that's like I think most people can agree with that. Humans are kind of sucky. Sorry, they are racist. It's like that meme with what is it? It's who's that? Well, Ezra Miller, where it's like, hey, did you hear about Ezra Miller? I heard that they, oh right, thank you, they assaulted a woman. But anyways, oh my god, I've been talking about this the whole time. Izu just suggests I talk about axolotls, and I love axolotls, so I'll finish this up really quickly. The reason the song is called Human is because that's the song that plays when you die. So the idea is that you were flawed at the game, so you died. Just like how a human is flawed in the eyes of Remakes. So it's like Remakes dies, now he's human. So that's the idea. I haven't seen that one. Send it to me. What's your name in the are you in the Discord server? I forget. I forget people's because everyone has like different names. So I forget what people are called on social media. When you forgot to do your homework. I am in the Discord server. Is your name just Tree Sauce? Sorry, I forget. There's not a lot of interaction. Oh yeah. Forgot about this one. There's not too much interaction in the Discord server. Am I doing this right? Something about this feels weird. The neck, I mean. I guess I'm doing it right. Yeah, it's Teresa. Oh, okay. It is literally just your name. All right. I just want to make sure. Because also, you know, there's a lot of people in this server that have had to like switch accounts for whatever reason. Because like either someone hacks into their old one or they just forget their passwords. So they'll literally just be like 2 of people, but like one of them is inactive now. The song isn't that great. It's actually literally just, it's the same concept as the Human one, where it's a previously made song, but I added like drums and stuff. But this one's not that great, if I'm being honest. It's a little bland. Gonna do some hard shading. Ooh. Anyways, oh, I keep forgetting. Dude, okay, so axolotls, right? Axolotls are my absolute favorite animal of all time. You wanna know the reason why? Alright, so look. Axolotls. Top 10 reasons why axolotls are the best animal in the universe. Reason number 1, they're adorable, they're so cute. They're disgusting, like in a biological sense, like they're hideous, but they're so cute. That like, have you ever seen a freaking picture of one? Hold on. How do I spell it? Axolotl. Look at that thing. Is that not like isn't that just the most hideous thing you've ever seen? But it's so cute. look at its little eyes. Look at its little lip. He's going, ooh. Look at this one, it's smiling. It's a little smile there. Oh yeah, sadly, axolotls are illegal to own in some states and provinces. And that's the real crime. But, what is this? Axolotl in Minecraft versus real life. It's like an OC? Yeah. Look, he's on t-shirts! On Redbubble. And Amazon. Wait, they're illegal, but they're everywhere? Okay. Strange. Anyway, so they're like these little worms. These little fish worms. Fish worms? They're like these, there's like, they're kind of like eels. But they got like arms and legs and like these little tendrils on the sides. There should be an axolotl in one of your stories. Oh, there will be. Oh, there will be. There will be. Okay, so that's number one. They're cute. Number two, they're super cool. Hey, look, they can crawl on rocks. Okay, so like, okay, a fish stuck in the water. Can't leave the water. These guys, they live in the water, but look at that. You can crawl outside of it. That's pretty cool. Reason number, oh, and look at that. Plays video games. That's pretty cool. Reason number three, they exist in Minecraft. Everything in Minecraft is cool. Reason number four, they come in all different colors. You know, like this is like the default skin where it's like white and then you got like the pink on the outside, but you also got like more darker colors. Like this is more of a dark gray. This one's black. This one's green, dark green. This one's more of an orange. This one's got a little white belly. Reason number five, they're so small. That's so cool. They're fishworm. It's awful. Reason number 17, they're dragons, apparently. Reason number 58, they're in, wait. This is actually the whole reason I like these things in the first place. It's canon to Gravity Falls. There you go. See that? Axolotl. In fact, in the final episode of Gravity Falls, Bill Cipher, he said, while he's, you know what, that show came out 10 years ago, I don't care about spoiling it. When Bill Cipher, quote unquote, dies, quote unquote, or so they say, I know he's not dead. We all know he's not dead. When he, quote unquote, dies, he says a message. You go, yeah, he does his whole like backwards speech. When you reverse it, he says, "My time has come to," and I remember this somehow. "My time has come to burn." Wait, what does he say? Hold on, no, wait. I have to see. Bill Cipher. I spelled this wrong the other day. I got really mad. Cipher. That's what it was. Bill Cipher, play the Cipher. Someone commented on like that on like DeviantArt. I'm sorry I like stopped drawing things at this point. I made this. It's Bill Cipher made art, and then someone's like, his name's not Billy, it's Bill. And I was like, yeah, I know. Anyways, yeah, obviously I know who Bill Cipher is. I drew him. Bill Cipher, I don't even know if it's gonna, my time has come to burn. There it is. Okay. He's being erased from reality. His final words are a distorted, reverted text saying, oh, he says it like this. AXOLOTL, my time has come to burn. I invoke the ancient power that I may return. That's what it is. Oh, there's a clip of it. Hold on, we gotta see this. It's actually cool. It's actually epic. We'll go with this one. This is by Dents the... What did it say? Dents the Pre-Master? Okay, the Princester, okay. We know. Oh yeah, yeah, they're reversing it. Okay. Okay, there we go. He said it. He said the thing. So yeah, he's not dead. And this is supposedly the ancient power that he may return. Cause he said he spelled out axolotl. You got the dramatic exit. Yes, he did. It's very dramatic. It was the season finale. It better be dramatic. Let's do fabricated affection. Let's not do that. Let's do hide me. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Death? No. He may return when axolotl goes extinct. That doesn't make any sense. How would the axolotl bring him back? He said, I invoke the ancient power that I may return. AXOL... Wait. AXOLOTL. My time has come to burn. I invoke the ancient power that I may return. I was hyper obsessed with that show, so I like remember that line for line. Fun fact, this song was originally made for Mirror Drama, but I didn't like it, so it's being used in this now. It's mostly the saxophone. It sounds really bad in this. I think it's the first song I used it in, so I didn't really know how it worked. Ugh. I'm gonna drink something real quick. Oh, yeah, I wanted to put like a... You know, this is something I saw in someone else's art as well. They did like a little bit of a shading thing. See, it goes like where. I'm gonna try to replicate that. It was like kind of like a sun, sort of. Okay, it actually doesn't work that well here. Let's not do that on next. I think they actually had it to where it's like more like that, but we won't deal with that. But I think this song works for this game because a lot of the other songs are pretty amateur-ish, so it's fitting. Yeah, it's occurred to me, I didn't really draw this very straight, so I gotta redraw it again. Which is cool. I actually take back something I said earlier. I said that, what song was that? I think the song was called... I guess I can go and check. Plug and Pray, that's what it's called. That's one where I said it was the oldest song in the OST. It's actually not true. The next song that comes up is, though. So that one actually predates the idea of this game, like, at all. But it was made specifically for, like, this universe of characters. Specifically, just odd aesthetic. I'm not good at like drawing things like multiple times, like and like making them consistent, like these buttons. So it's the best you're gonna get. All right. And then yeah, let's go ahead. We'll use this tool. Might as well make it like that. Oh no, I made that the same layer. Let's make that. Yep, here it is. Loneliest Loneliness is what this one's called. Very synthwavy. And maybe I might remix this sometime in the future. It's not bad, it actually holds up pretty well considering when this was made. I wasn't that great at music at the time. Some would argue I'm not great at music now, but yeah, I think it's pretty alright. Could maybe be touched up in a few places, but overall it's alright. Oh, yeah, and that's where that leitmotif comes from. Well, it'll play again. Forgot it. Bam, dam. Da da, dam, bam, bam. Alright. Let's go ahead and work on the coloring then. Okay, so. Get rid of sketching. We don't need that. Now, I think I'll go ahead and make his hair still like pink, like a bright pink. If not just for the fact that it's consistent. It's also cool to have because, I think just, I think this is kind of the way I planned it out, but I kind of wanted it to where, like, cause I guess I actually, like, thought that math science was cool back when I was writing it, or at least before I wrote it, and I thought, like, you know, this and Mahou Sukiban and Autostatic would be like my three like big like series that I would make. Now, I guess even Mirror Drama would fit into this thing, this little thing idea I had. But the idea is that like each character or each main character from each series, or protagonist, I should say. I have a lot of main characters, technically. But they're like side main characters. But anyways. I feel like this part of his hair is a little bit too much to the left. I might touch up on it a little bit. But the idea is that, so... Jakku has bright yellow hair. And, Suke has, bright blue hair. Oh yeah, you're catching on. It'd be like Persona 3 through 5, where like each game is a different primary color. It's like that, except it's with like my three, I don't know if I say favorite colors, but it's like primary colors, but it's like more aesthetic, I guess. Where it's like, you know, this shade of, wait, let's fix this up first. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, I think the next, if I remember correctly, it's good for like the first part, and it's not good like in the last part. So I'm gonna cut it off before I get to that point because I really don't like it. It was actually I added it in. It was good before, and I was like, no, it needs more. But it didn't. Yeah, this one. Anyway, so okay, so So I have this guy who has this bright pink hair. Suke has this. And then Jakku has this. So yeah, the idea is that it's like each one has like their own thing. So that when I put them in like art, where I have like all my protagonists together for whatever reason, I could be all like, whoa, look at that, and stuff. But I guess Shunta also works with this because he has white hair. Or it's more like a gray, like a light gray, but he's meant to, like, he's represented by the color white. So Shunta kind of fits in this little agenda here, I'd say. As for like Meta 7, not so much because I have the blue hair. But like, I'm not gonna count the whole like Meta 7 stuff. I kind of gave up on like doing the lore, kind of. I don't know, maybe I'll return to doing it, but as of right now, I don't really feel like doing the whole like VTuber lore stuff. Armex don't have hair. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not counting Armex. Look at it this way. It's more like main characters from in terms of like their actual like series. So like, although Armex is the main character of Artificial Love, that game is a spin-off of Autostatic. So Jakku still represents anything. Jakku is Autostatic and Autostatic is Jakku, even if he's not even in that game. Only merely referenced to in some scenes. But yeah, essentially the characters and their hair colors, I suppose, represent the series as a whole and not just specifically their involvement, I guess, if that makes sense. Spin-off comes before the main story. Well, technically. It's this part. I was trying to be cute, was trying to do something cool. Wasn't cool. I don't like it. We're playing Your Demise now. Yeah! This one I kind of edited up a little bit. But this was all... Okay, I composed it, kind of. But this is all basically 11 Wave that made this. The only reason I edited it a little bit is because I wanted it to... Well, one, because it was just like one like loop of the song. And I know, I think you've all caught on to this. I have like this sort of trend where I, with songs that loop, I like to make it to where they play out twice, but then the second time they play out, it's like slightly different. So I did that with this. And that's why it's like slightly tweaked. But it's really cool. It's in the style of Persona 5. So it's I Have Achieved Comedy? No? Wait, what do you mean by that? Wait, I'm gonna make it the same as that. Okay, whew. Gotta reposition. Okay. You see, this is where the change is about to come in. Yeah. song I've achieved satire changes. Oh, that's not really what I mean. That one's like more like it gradually changes. What I'm talking about is that thing I do in basically all of my songs where they like it goes through it once and then it goes through it again, but there's like a slight difference just to change it up a little bit. With I Have Achieved Comedy, the idea is that it slowly gets worse and worse the more you listen to it. But like with my current songs, the idea is that you're gonna be assuming it's in like a game, you're gonna be listening to it over and over again, so there's like more variety in there. Kira getting that Meta 7 skin color? Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the leitmotif. There's a little bit of fly away now and there. Honestly, I just put that there because it just kind of fit. Oh yeah, and there's this one called D Void. It's that song. It kind of like Void, but it's like kind of sad and distorted. Let's do a joke. This is a little bit similar to a previous song, but I assure you it's different. It's New Game Plus the music. I guess that, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I think a problem with this is that you can't really see the collar very well because it's super like shaded. And also the way the arms are positioned, it makes it look like he's slumped over. Make it more like this. Does that work? I can't tell because of the coloring. It's like slightly better. And see, once again, good example right here. Now it's the second time through, but there's drums going. It's a little bit more noticeable and drastic in this one, but... It's mostly because at this point in the game, the intensity is a little bit up. So... I wanted the song to get progressively a little bit more, like, fast-paced. Wow, it's that song again. Whoa. Evolving song. What's the next one? Not to No Worry? Yeah, let's listen to that one. This is a pretty good one. My first attempt at future funk. Well, I guess this is more city pop. Because there's not really any like effects on it. Yeah, this is definitely more city pop. I fell asleep for a second, my bad. No, no worries. If any of y'all gotta go to bed or anything like that, you know, or if you need to doze off for a few seconds, don't worry about it. We're here to relax, you know? So it's all good. Oh, I get it. It's not cartoony enough. That's the problem. Okay. Drink coffee. Now just drink warm tea. Make you go, oh. We'll wake you up. I think I also have an issue with the shading here. Never? Okay. I mean, I'm the same way. I'll never drink coffee. I think I tried it once and I hated it, so. Not a coffee person. I wish the pixels were a little bit less pixely in this. Because, I mean, I guess it's fine for a webcomic, I suppose. Because the image size is pretty small. The required image size is. Weakling? No. We are strong. Coffee deniers are strong. What am I forgetting? Right. These little things. So I guess I'll go ahead and put the... I haven't quite decided though. Alright, how about I let you guys decide? Let's skip that. Do you think we should do glasses on the outside of the hair or glasses behind the hair? Or, I guess what I'm trying to say is, are the glasses on the, like... Are the glasses behind the hair or in front of the hair? Well, which one do you think looks better? Personally, I think glasses on the outside, but I don't know. I honestly can't decide. I'm just thinking that might make more sense. That might look better. Anyways, here's Carnival. I'm gonna go ahead and in front because who put it behind? Fair enough. I was just gonna basically draw that before anyone said anything anyways. And then wait for a response. Yeah, in front. Alright. The reason I ask is because there's a lot of lines in this area, and there's a little technique that I've been working on recently. Y'all might have seen this in my two most recent art pieces. For the longest time, I kind of denied the whole thing with like, this is a little too loud, I'm gonna turn it down for me. And for y'all, actually. But anyways. Alright. I'm gonna focus on this real quick. I actually don't remember what I was saying, so that's the end of that thought. Oh, yeah. I've been working. How do I keep getting distracted? Sorry. Basically doing this where I have like hair or eyes behind the hair, but like the eyes are still see through the hair. Like, okay, I'll give an example. Like this picture of Aurora I did earlier today, or finished earlier today. See, I have it to where the eyes are behind the hair, but you can still see the eyes through the hair. Transparent, more like transparent hair, really. But for the longest time, I kind of denied doing that, or I didn't want to do that, just because, you know, I've always heard those complaints of like, what's with like anime and having like the hair be transparent, but like recently I kind of had my eyes opened, figuratively, because I realized from like a video, I forgot what the video was. Actually, it wasn't recently I heard this, it's just recently I really thought about it, that in real life that actually does make sense, because a lot of people will like have hair like they'll have like bangs or something, or just like hair in front of their eyes, but like you can still like see through the strands of hair a little bit, like you can kind of see their eyes but not really. I don't know, does that make sense? At the very least the person can see through their hair if it's like right in front of them, so they're not like it's not completely like a wall of that you just can't see through. So recently I thought, you know what, that kind of makes sense, so I've been doing that with some of my art recently. I want to take that and do that here. One thing I also did is I made it a different color. Now I haven't really decided on what is that gonna, no, okay. Like what color should I make this? White or, okay, that actually works out. And I don't really like the song. We can do the funny. That's pretty funny. True hair or strands, not paper. Exactly. I guess we'll go with this. Blue glasses, pink hair, fits pretty well. Kind of want to... Oh, it's on a different layer. That's why I didn't mess with anything. I'm going to change up the uniform a little bit. Make it a little bit more... like, less, yeah, more faded, I suppose. It's supposed to be a Gakudan, which are... I mean, normally they're just black. Which actually... Let's just try this. Let's just consider this for a bit. The idea, I mean. This isn't on a line layer, so this isn't messing anything up, at least. The reason I say this is because I'm notoriously not that great at drawing Gakudans. Especially later on, I have to draw them like in that position, and all the details are gonna be smaller. It'll be a lot easier on me if I just make it like that, and then when I apply shading, like say right now, these should be located underneath. Just want to fix that real quick. Effect up. Yeah, no, that's fine. Let's go ahead and do the shading right now. We all having fun today? Are we relaxed? Y'all better be relaxing. If you're not relaxing, ooh, you're gonna make me not relaxed. It's required by law when you watch Meta 7. You have to be like reclining or eating food or doing something, drawing or something. That's required by law. I am being creative. Good for you, Tree Sauce. Be creative. Let your inner... What's that quote? Inner mechanisms... What does Patrick say in that one scene? The inner mechanisms of my mind are an enigma. Or whatever. I actually literally wasn't paying attention to the song as it was playing. I respect. Yeah. I actually like it better without, so we're gonna start a new layer. Let's see. That doesn't really work for light. That does work for shading. Inner machinations. Is that what he says? Okay. Yeah, this kind of works for shading. It's a little... we'll try it. We'll try it. We can change it later if we want. But, oh yeah, this is the opening, but it's slowed down and creepy, because at this part of the game, it's all glitchy and spooky. You know what? Let's change things up. The light source, because realistically, he's at the front of the class. To his right. It's actually pretty nice for a song that's supposed to be creepy. To his right is where the window would be, so the light source would be coming from here. Thus, we will make these shadows on this side. Actually, kind of might work out better, because I can just simply do this for the other half of it. Currently eating ice cream. It's late and I shouldn't be. Ooh, that's bad. But that's good. As the artists on Twitter say, be gay and do crimes. But like maybe don't do the crime part that much. Maybe lay off the illegal stuff just a little bit. Did you know ice cream have caffeine, hence you're consuming tea. You can't do that. It's coffee, man. It's coffee. Oops. Yeah, but see, like I said, I can still do shading here. I'm wondering, I think I should, yeah, do something like that. What? That's not true. Not true, no. Fun fact as well, the actual song, and you know what, I think I'll play it in a bit. Because I don't think there's really any bangers left after this one. Does that work? Wait, I actually gotta consider this for a second. Might be better if it, yeah, all went up. But the original song of this that is not slowed down, but is rather sped normally, was originally a commission by, or made as a commission for Charmy. Y'all might remember her. From that one collab I did. But she essentially rejected it because it sounded too sad, I think was the reasoning. I guess it's less that it was rejected. Okay, long story short, I was working on it, but she kept asking for changes and stuff because basically what I said. It was too sad. Yeah, it's literally called Broken here. Play the actual. It's just called Artificial Love, which is where the name comes from. This song. But yeah. pretty much what happened is FL Studio crashed, and I have the free trial version, so I couldn't. I didn't like back up the file or anything, the save file. So I can't access it in the trial version. So I just ended up making a new one, as well, because like at this point I couldn't really change the song enough to like fix it. I basically had to start over. So anyways, there's a backstory behind that. This looks okay. Like, shape-wise... I'm gonna see what happens... Okay, well that's like too many things at once. I'm gonna see what might happen if I cover up all of these. Because I think just what we have on the left there is pretty good. And like, I might want to make it a little darker, but it's alright for now. Wanted like some harsh lighting, so this is good. Commission failed. Commission failed. We'll get them next time. I think this one as well. I like shoehorned the leitmotif in at the end, because again, this one wasn't made specifically for the game. It's made for another person. You know what I should have? You know, because I actually do. I have a shape-shifting character for Odd Aesthetic that I was considering making a spin-off for. But we'll see. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Be light there. But anyways... I was thinking a cool little Easter egg, little reference could be that his catchphrase is "become another person," which is a reference to the classic movie Master of Disguise, which is critically acclaimed, I think. You guys ever seen Master of Disguise? The classic I think J.J. Abrams directed that movie. It's pretty good. Ooh, now that's... Oof, that's more Odd Aesthetic though. That's like an Odd Aesthetic type shading. We'll refrain from that. The reason it's like Odd Aesthetic is because this is more like, makes it look more techy. You know what I mean? So, like, it might work, but I'll save that specifically, that sort of thing, for Odd Aesthetic. And also, I'm thinking, yeah, I might do a little bit on the top there. Yeah, see, I added it in. It didn't need this. I think it was better without it. Even though, like, I would have liked to have the main theme be, like, more connected to the actual game. I think I prefer it without this. Because, you know, it just doesn't fit, I don't think. Has seriously no one here seen the Master of Disguise? Bro. Okay, I'll describe the Master of Disguise to you people. You uncultured swines. Essentially, there's this guy, right? He's called Pistachio. How do I condense this plot into like one sentence? You really can't, can you? We read that. I think just a slanted shade is good enough. Oh, this music's perfect. This is a very emotional story. So, Master of Disguise. Okay. So it's a movie where this Italian guy, he's got like parents and stuff, right? And then one day his parents get taken by this rich guy, and so the guy's grandfather shows up and reveals to him that he is a disguisee, which is essentially like a I don't know if you say like an ancient race. Essentially, it's like a person who just has the natural ability to disguise themselves. So it's by family. It's similar. It's a movie about family. Yeah. I've actually been watching that recently. I like Spy Family. But anyways, let's talk about something way better than Spy Family. This song is good. I'm sorry, I can't. I actually have to gush about this. Actually beautiful. But, so alternates? No. Not really, no. It's, well, I guess you could kind of say it's like alternates. It's, look, the main idea is that, it's a bunch of people throughout history that just have the ability to, like, disguise themselves and quote-unquote become another person. So anyways, he learns the ways from his grandfather, and then he goes, and I'm getting rid of these. I think this is good enough, probably. I might want to get rid of that line there, though. It kind of gets in the way. Oh my goodness. I was trying to erase it. What? Which one are you on? Yeah. Oh, it's just not under there. That's why. They learn how to switch account. Yeah, that. They learn how to use a VPN. So he goes, he fights the people, and he gets his parents back. I don't know if this really works as a highlighter for these, but we'll keep going with it for now. So anyways, that's the plot. Incredible movie. Should give it a watch. 10 out of 10 recommended. Oh, but the reason I was thinking about it is because there's a scene where he practices the mantra of the disguisees, which is they say this 3 times. They say, become another person, become another person, become another person, and then become another person. And then he becomes an Indian guy, and then there's a whole, like, how do I describe this? I don't know how to describe it. I'm not gonna describe it. Go watch it for yourself. It's a good movie, I swear. Okay, I really don't think it works as a highlight in particular, just because it's the same color as like the hair. You know what? I'm gonna leave it at this though. I might redo the hair. I think the hair it's just too stylized in comparison to everything else. But other than that, I'm like fairly satisfied with this. I kind of just want to end it there. Well, see here, it's just a darker purple, so. But somehow that kind of fits better. There we go. That's more like it, I'd say. Change the skin color too. Well, that's fine. Just gotta change this one back, and we'll basically be pretty good. Alright, we've been going for 2 hours. Yeah, we have. Alright. Alright. Oh! How could I forget? Dude, how could I actually forget? The, like, one thing that I'm known for. The classic Meta 7 technique of the... I call it the sticker technique. Changing skin color like Michael Jackson? I'm sorry if that's rude. It's not. Everyone's made that joke. And plus, like, Michael Jackson is also, you know, that guy that did the thing, so I think it's okay to be rude towards him. What do he changed difficulty on the fly? Or what do you mean he changed difficulty on the fly? Wait, I don't get that joke. Okay, good. I don't want to offend anyone. Yeah, I mean, I suppose someone might be offended, but like it wouldn't be like, wouldn't really be justified. I would think. Cause like it's not really directed at anyone particular. It's directed at, or it is directed at someone in particular. So literally no one else would take offense to it, unless they just do. But that's really more on them, I would think. Well, it's like I always say, you can't please them all, and that's a sad thing to think about, because I want to please them all, but I can't. There will always be someone who's offended by what you say, even if it's not offensive. So, you really can't avoid it. But like, at the same time, you should try not to, I guess. But you know, I think, you know, you know, I don't know anything. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I don't know anything. I repeat things I hear from other people. True that? Oh, I mean, yes, actually. I did mean everything I just said. In fact. Okay. See, the tricky thing about these outlines is that you have to make them, like, the same density. I can sort of get away with it with the normal lines, but, like, here, I try to make them, like, the same. See, because if I make that too thin, then, like, all the thicker ones look weird. Okay, final thing I wanted to see if I can touch up on is this. And I wanted to see if I could like change the color. What I did with Aurora is I made them like slightly pink. They show up like a light purple here because it's underneath a transparent blue. So I suppose I'll do the same thing here. And, you know, it's actually black, but, which is, like, kind of hard to affect. That is until I figured out that there is a way to affect them with this tool. Why the lag spike, though? Alright, well, there we go. I wonder if I can, I guess not. Oh wait, I can make it more like this. See, okay, so that's what it is, fully opaque. That's what it is there. I think I'll leave it at that. I think that might be what some might call okay-ish. Kinda wish there was some shine to the glasses. You know, I'll leave it at this for now. And then we'll go ahead and make the background to the classroom. And you know, basically the idea for this stream is I was only gonna work on this, pretty much. So it'll be pretty much when I'm done, it'll be over. Sadly. But But he's in front of a chalkboard, so I'll go ahead and make the chalkboard. You know, I actually could have probably just avoided more problems by doing it like that. But whatever. I'm afraid to answer stream elements. Is everything gonna stay confidential? Oh, I mean, question of today. The question of, more like the question of the month, because it's the same one each time, but it is very confidential. Trust me, no one will see this recorded stream. It's actually true. No one's gonna watch. No one watches the VODs. No one cares. A little old Jakku, a little old Meta 7. Force everyone to watch. Well, that's the plan. Once I inevitably take over the world, which is my my new that's my new like catchphrase, is I'm gonna take over the world now. But like once that happens, it'll be a lot more easy to convince people to watch Meta 7, that's for sure. Okay, let's be lighter. We'll make the walls pink. Not good enough. Doesn't... No. Darker, actually. I don't know. What are Japanese classrooms? Isn't it like... What do their walls look like? Why do I have to look this up? Okay. Japanese classroom. I know it's green. Okay, yeah. Green, this thing. It's like more of a... I guess a whitish tan. I miss you when the stream ends. I watch the VODs. Oh. Special announcement. Tree Sauce is the only one who watches the VODs. Thank you. Why is it not... What? That should be... Yeah, that should be bright enough. I don't know why it's being all weird. Is it... Oh, maybe it's because I don't have, like, lines dividing it. Or something. Get the square tool. Japanese goblin. Where'd you get that from? Now you can't see the white lines. Ah, no, it's fine. It's fine. I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide. Classic Burleezy moment. Ice special. No more Japanese goblin. I'm not Japanese goblin. Oh wait, do you ever actually answer the question? What is your favorite things to eat? Answer the question. No. Oh, forget it. You know what? Maybe I'll just make the walls white. Why not? That's why not. Because it fades everything. Although that might actually work out better if the background's all faded. Well, no, it won't. Because it's supposed to be kind of like dark. I want it to look more like midday, I suppose. So you know what? Yeah, there we go. The wall is white. There we go. Now we'll go ahead and give it line art. Don't think I didn't notice you over here with a gap in between these. Thought I wouldn't catch that, but I'm actually smart. Go here, get this little sneak over here. Alright, cool. Now, okay, one more thing. made today. Alright, but one more thing. It would not be a Meta 7 thing if I didn't do something crazy, some crazy little lighting scheme. We're gonna do this. I know that's crazy. It's like basically insane. Is that? Oh, I did it. Okay. I couldn't tell. There we go. And then I'll lighten it. Or that's multiply. Multiply might work actually. What's lighten look like again? Oh, it was on lighten. What's multiply? Ooh. Okay, that's good. Actually. Whew, that. I need that, but on the other side. Might bleed through too. That's fine. Ah. See, that's good. That's good. That's actually pretty much exactly what I wanted. It's just I was thinking of it in the other direction. But now, oh, so I wonder. Okay, no. We aren't gonna do that. I don't want to affect the lines. So what I'll go ahead and do is above everything except the border, I'll have blue in like the opposite direction, but it'll be a lot more lighter, essentially. It's gonna take a long time to load. Push it back a little bit. All right. These things are a little weird to use. So that's how you made this? I suppose, yeah. And we'll take this effect. We'll go lighten. Cool, and it even got rid of it. I don't even have to erase it now. And then, see, it's a little bit too harsh. That's like there's too much light going on there. Way too bright. We'll just make it a slight effect. 20% opaque. So, yeah, so you can kind of see the effects of it, but it's very faint. All right, that's good. That's good. I'm actually really happy with that. I just want to experiment a little bit. So if it makes it even darker. If I do lighten, what'll happen? It just looks the same. Okay. Good to know. I think even if I put this above, that won't. Yeah, because it's multiplied doesn't affect that. Although I do wonder, okay, what if I duplicate this, make it normal, and then make it opaque? See that? Interesting thing to work with. Now I wonder. Yeah, because that's like on everything. Oh my goodness, there's gaps in the... It's better like this, I think. Because it's more darker. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, one more thing I want to do. Fix up these lines really quick. I know. I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the perfectionist thing. I know. Really peeves me off when I finish art and then it's like, oh no, there's this one mistake and you've already posted it, so you can't take it back. There might be a problem with this because I put effects. Oh no, okay, we're fine. Alright. Forgot we were remaking Mad Science. Yeah, me too. We really went off track at some points. Hey, but hey, that's actually pretty good. That's like a potential, like... Because, you know, sometimes I change my profile picture on, like, Twitter and Discord and stuff when I'm working on something. A while ago, I had, like, Mirror Drama pixel art as, my profile picture. And then I changed it to the one it is now, because it looks nice. But I could probably change it to this. It looks like the yippee stare. Yippee! Anyways, yeah, that's... I think I did a good job. Where's that sketch? Remember that? Is it the one? Here it is. Okay, I just wanted that there so I can see how it looks. He looks like the one girl from Incredibles. Edna Mode? That one? Or... I don't know. That's the only one I remember having the big round glasses. Well, anyways. It's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Looks like Dave Lee from the map. I still haven't seen Volume 333. I need to watch that. I know I haven't seen it. But anyways, good progress. Glad we got to make that all together. And yeah, with that being said, thank you all for watching. And all that. Thank you for sticking with me till the end. Tree Sauce, T, and Izu. I am going to try to do that classic, that thing that didn't work that other time, that I forgot to do last time, and probably the time before that. We're gonna try to raid someone. Watch it. I will. Good sleep, friends. Yeah, if y'all are all tired, you know, feel free. Go ahead and go to bed. PFP's still alive. Let's do that. We're gonna raid PFP. I think she's playing that one game. There is no game. That's what it's called. There is no game. Wrong dimension or something. That's what I saw she was playing earlier. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Is it exclamation mark? No, it's slash. No, which one is it? How do I do these things again? Is it slash raid? Oh, it is. Yep, slash raid. Yeah. I do it so not often. Forget how to do it. Anyways. See y'all Sunday. That's when we're doing it. Sunday. And yeah, just jaw mets everyone. I forgot to stop.